Alright, so in this video I want to show you the probably easiest and quickest way to get to $10,000 per month with a service-based agency. And I basically did this for my own agency, getting to $13,000 per month just by setting appointments, selling appointments with cold email. And I want to break it down exactly how I did this and how you can do it too. So this is basically the framework. You only need 3 skills essentially. So the first one is setting appointments. That's basically booking a call with a prospect. The second skill is sales calls. You need to be able to sell your service. And the third one is service delivery. And I want to show you how this all ties down into your exact service as well. So first you need to understand how do you set appointments. And you can do this by various different ways. Cold calls, you can do ads, you can do cold email, and cold email is the number one framework that I will use to set appointments. And the reason for doing it with cold email is because it's so scalable. You can send 10,000 and 20,000, 30,000 emails per month. Just set up more inboxes, send more emails, and start booking a lot of calls instantly. So essentially what you do is you start with setting the appointments using cold email. So once you start sending cold emails and doing cold email outreach, once you get responses, you book them into appointments. And once you have a client in an appointment, that's where the sales come in. So on the appointment, you need to be able to sell your services. And once you have sold your service, then begins the service delivery. And the funny thing is, when you begin the service delivery, you just repeat the same process that you did to get the client in the first place. So when you have a client and you want to serve them, you do the same thing that you did for yourself. So it ties back in. You just send cold emails, set appointments, but they are handling the sales calls. And these clients can pay you in 3 different types of ways. So let me show you the pricing structure. They can either pay you by a retainer. That's a monthly subscription. Number 2 is pay per appointment. So they pay for each appointment that you set for them. And the third one is revenue share percentage. So these are the different ways, but in this video I want to mainly focus on the retainer and pay per appointment module, because that's the easiest way for you to get to $10,000 per month using cold email appointment setting. So how do you actually reach $10,000 per month using these 2 frameworks? It's very simple actually. So retainer, you only need 3 or 4 clients for this to actually reach $10,000 per month. So what you do is you have a retainer of 2.5k. If you have 4 of those clients, you have 10k per month. Simple. But when you just start your journey, it's not very easy to close a 2.5k retainer if you don't have any social proof, if you don't have any case studies, stuff like that. So it would be easier, like I did. I started off doing only pay per appointment. And that's a really simple way to get to 10k per month also. So in this case, clients will be happy to pay for either $200 up to $400 per appointment. Because as long as they have a high ticket service, if they get paid $4,000, $6,000 per client, $200 to $400 makes total sense to pay for an appointment. And most clients, most B2B companies are happy to pay that. So let's say that you sign a client and they pay $300 per appointment. And if you're decent at doing the service delivery, if you can deliver 10 appointments per month for this B2B business, you're already charging them $3,000 per month. And then you basically only need 4 clients and you're at 12k already. So you basically only need 3 clients to reach 9K and 4 clients to reach 12K per month. So times 4 equals 12K per month. And this is not unreasonable at all. Like, you can 100% get 10 appointments per month for a B2B agency or a B2B company. And it's not unreasonable at all for them to pay you 300 per appointment. It's actually a lot of companies that are happily paying over 300 per appointment. And that also ties back to the 3 skills that you need. You only need to be able to send cold emails at scale with the right setup and the right system. Set appointments, they take the sales calls, you do the service delivery, and it's all going around like that. And you can 100% do this completely by yourself in a one-man agency. What I did was I started off scaling my company to 13,000 per month, and then I started hiring a sales rep and then also an appointment setter that handled the inbox management, an inbox manager / appointment setter. And I hired from abroad, so it was extremely inexpensive, I would say. So you can very easily get yourself out of the service delivery and just focus on getting more clients and essentially just buying back your time. But the number one thing that I see that agencies are fucking up is essentially sending the cold emails, because the only thing you need, because it can be quite difficult when you're just starting out, you need a few steps to be able to send cold emails at scale, landing in the inbox, and to get results essentially. So here are the crucial steps that you need. So number 1, that's the infrastructure. That's the system and the tools that you use to send cold emails. Number 2, that's the lead list. So you need a database to source these leads. A clean and verified list, because if you don't have that, you don't make any results. Step number 3 is the copy. And that's what you write in emails. So you just need to learn how to write words that convince people to jump on a call or an appointment with you, so you can sell them on the call. Copy, I want to say copy / a good offer. Because a good offer is 90% of the cold email. If you have a good offer and reach the right prospect in the lead list, then the prospect already wants to buy from you. And then the 4th skill is sales. So this is the last step in your process. You need to sell the people that you get on the calls. And remember, if you have these correctly, you can get 10 appointments for yourself in a month. And then you just need to close 3 clients on your service. So that's 30% closing rate to reach these 9,000 per month. Because if you set 10 appointments for yourself in a month, close 3 of them, that equals 9K per month. And then if you want to scale even further, you can just repeat the process. But I'll tell you, it gets more difficult as you scale, because now you have 3 or 4 clients that you serve. You need to continuously serve them as a client. And if you do that by yourself, it gets really hard just to scale. So this is the perfect time to make your first hire, so you can be able to get more appointments, get more clients, and scale even further. But let me tell you, this is not the system or the service to take you to $1 million per month or get you to 10 million cash collected. But I would say that this is the most straightforward path to getting you to 10K per month completely by your own, and also becoming your own boss. You don't have to work a 9 to 5. You can work remotely from anywhere in the world, having location freedom and also some type of financial freedom. And if you are interested in learning this and starting your journey online, you can check out the free training that's on the website on the pinned comment below and also in the description. Because there you can apply and get started, learn, and also scale with us to grow your agency to at least $10,000 per month. But if you're not, totally fine. Just leave a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment if you have any questions, and take care.